Think twice, but don't take my advice. Take his instead. It's time for the world-famous podcast, The Variety Show with Lion. Joining him is the Dank-Seal and content creator, Hamish Currie.
Yo, here's your host,
Hey, welcome, hey, what's up, good to see you, good to see everyone here, vibrant, happy. Hello all, welcome back to the premiere of Series 2 of The Variety Show with Liam. I'm your host and founder of The Variety Show, Liam Howe. In tonight's special episode of this premiere, we take a look at one of New Zealand's most underrated YouTubers. Known for his dank quality meme videos, and also quite the lad, if I should say, in filmmaking. This is us looking at Memefarmerhamish. You're tuned into The Variety Show with Liam Howe. And as always, stay fresh. Alright, welcome back to the second season of The Variety Show with Liam. After a highly successful first season, we debut our second season with the interview with the one and only big guy himself from New Zealand, Memefarmerhamish, aka Hamish Currie. How about a hello for the show?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, we're just talking about my record case here. Earlier, just before going on recording, we we're just talking about how many records I have compared to his collection. You know, it's massive.
My collection it's so small. It's laughable.
Yeah, indeed. So in the terms of like, how did you get started with like being YouTube, being known as the big guy, as you like to put yourself as known as on YouTube, Twitch, Discord? How did you start that?
Oh god. I first started probably about a decade ago. Just making videos. I never uploaded them. I just make videos just for the fun of it, like short films. They were really bad, just with my friends. That's about it. And then eventually I got into YouTube, and then I started uploading like really, really bad Minecraft videos under a different name. And then I think it was about 5 years after that, I became Memefarmerhamish, and then I am where I am today.
Yeah.
So it's been a big journey.
It is. I bet it has been a big journey for you, you know, in that 10 years or so that you mentioned. You've went from a small sort of like channel to slowly increasing in popularity through your variety of dank videos and just everything.
Yeah.
So the first video game that you played, what do you remember picking up the first time as a video game?
First ever?
Yes, first ever.
Doom 2. Back when I was like 5. My dad thought it'd be a great idea to get me to play it. I don't know why, but I'm so glad he did, because that has cemented my love of video games.
So yeah, I'll just give you Doom 2. That's fine. No mental scarring whatsoever. Great
game for a 5-year-old.
That's totally crazy. I think my first video game was probably something with Mario Kart and all that. I was a big Nintendo
It's a good first
boy
game. Yeah.
Growing up, I think probably was the DS entry.
Oh, I've got that. I used to love that.
In 2005 with the mission mode and all that, which they've never brought that back ever since, except for Mario Kart Wii's online mission mode, which got shut down, but what do you got to do about it? Moving on to a more Twitch side of things, when I first met you, you were a Twitch moderator for ASMR Darling. So back in those days, when I first came on the Twitch scene, I was watching mainly ASMR Darling and maybe a couple of other gaming people. So what was it like moderating for a few Twitch streamers?
Scary for the first part, because I had no idea what I was doing back when I first started modding. Right, 3 or 4 years ago. I was just making it up as I went along. To be fair, I still do half the time. But I know a significant lot more than I do back then. So it's still scary. It still has its moments, but it is fun to do. It's really good to interact with the streamers as well, coming from a streamer perspective as well.
Yeah. Obviously, you've befriended a lot of people in the community just through moderating or whatever, like some of the names in the ASMR community, but also gaming as well. So like you've done a mixture per se.
Yes. Yeah, no, because I did start off sort of in the gaming community, and then I just kind of sprinkled around, I suppose. I'm all over the show. Yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, you definitely put New Zealand on the map in terms of moderators.
I'm glad to hear that.
I think you might have convinced Taylor that New Zealand actually exists.
I've convinced a few people that it exists, and I'm glad I'm making an impact.
Yeah, we exist. For folks at home in America who like to pull that joke on us, we do exist. We don't get paid. We do exist. We don't get paid to be acting. We do
exactly.
We do be vibing every day. Yeah. From Twitch to YouTube, you have this thing going on called Momentum, which is a web series, which is like a superhero type thing, DC Marvel. When did you get the idea to start doing the Momentum series?
It first started back in 2018. At high school, there was a film club that me and my friends went to. And it started off with us making a superhero kind of short film where we had 3 different characters. And my character was called Velocity. And he's basically the stepping stone for Momentum. And then I kind of wanted to make a sequel to that a few years later when I went to film school. But of course they were unavailable. They had their own things going on, which is, it's just fair enough. So I kind of made my own thing based on that. And I'm going to tie that into the series, which is going to be really cool to see, I think.
So you actually had some help from Selene, who voices pretty much your kit of Momentum. So how did you get that?
I was very lucky. I asked around quite a few people. A few of them did say yes, but they all ended up being too busy. But as soon as I asked Selene, she absolutely jumped on it. She was so keen on it. And she was absolutely the perfect person to choose for it, because her voice for that was amazing.
I know, pure chef's kiss right there.
Oh, absolutely.
Could not have chosen anyone else. I mean, you could have used an AI technology with text-to-speech and all that, but that would not have done justice. We needed that CC in the studio right there and then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Where's we go? The Raid sponsorship. This was interesting to see on one of your recent streams that Raid had finally reached out to you and said, "Hey, can you do a sponsorship for us, please?" How did you do that?
Oh, it was very big for me, because I'd never done like an actual sponsored thing. Like I've done some like advertising in the past, but it's never like an actual big company sponsorship paying me to play their game for 4 hours. I don't know how I pulled it off, but somehow I did. It's a really great game. Genuinely had a lot of fun playing it.
So are you gonna do any more stuff with Raid over streams, or is that just
hopefully
one time?
As far as I'm concerned, that was just a one-off, but I would absolutely love to work with them again, because that was a lot of fun.
So your main channel itself, it divides of original content, just like off spurts, but there's also the VOD channel, which just came out.
Yes.
Most of your videos, are they coming from VODs, like The Art of the Deal and all that?
No, The Art of the Deal and a few others, they were completely pre-recorded. Nothing was live. And I just edited those over the course of a few weeks. Some of them on the channel, on the main channel, are from VODs. But majority aren't, which is what I like to do most.
Yeah, I remember back in the Meme Try days when you did that whole series of things where you try a variety of different things. When you did VR for the first time, I remember in Meme Crotch when you pulled that off in front of the monkey.
Oh yes!
My God, that was.
Oh
funny.
Yes, that was probably one of my favorite Meme Tries moments.
You had no idea what was going on. Oh my God. It was hilarious just to see this deformed version of a Minecraft skin doing the Macarena.
Oh, it was so much fun to do. I just made that up on the spot, and none of that was planned.
Does Minecraft have any plans of coming back to the channel, or just thoughts or anything like that?
I get asked that a lot, but there is no concrete plans. I'd love to bring it back. I really would. But I think I'm just waiting until the time is right. Because I do have a lot of other projects that I'm working on. And it's also the cost of the server and then getting everyone on and then seeing how that all goes. But I'd love to do it again. I really would.
I know when you unfortunately had your ties severed with the Darling community, and I remember when this drama actually came out. I know the policy on don't speak about drama, but this I want to bring up because actually doesn't correlate with why Minecraft is probably still not running anymore. Yeah, you severed ties with the Darling community last year. How did you feel when that happened and they kicked you?
That was no, I left on my own. That was I barely remember it. It was just everything happened at once. Yeah, no, I don't even know how to describe it.
I know people. It's like former moderators don't want to talk about it because it's such like an irky topic. So that's why I'm kind of tiptoeing on this subject, because I actually know a lot of information about what happened, but I don't want to spread it out publicly just in case I get my ass kicked by Taylor and Alex.
Yeah, no, because I mean, I've got nothing against them. I think they're great. All that sort of thing. I don't want to ruin nobody's career, you know?
No, we don't want to get them cancelled.
Yeah, I don't want myself getting cancelled either.
Oh, something that I find funny is your comedic banter between you and Selene. At least I think it's funny. Where did that all begin? Where did the Selene's mom joke begin?
I don't even know. We bounce off each other so well. I love it. She's so funny. I can't remember where, but I think she said something about her mom being really hot. And I just started going along with it, being like, yeah, I know. I'm with her right now, or something like that. It just kind of spiraled from there. It's a back and forth, but I love it. It's so funny.
I know, it's like this running gag, like the thing in like Family Guy and all that, how they have that running gag. It's pretty much like the running gag of, at least when I see you pop in the chat on one of the streams, whether it be Selene, on Twitter with Selene, or even on your own streams.
Yeah.
Sometimes I actually encourage it because I just know I'll get a good laugh out of it.
Oh yes, it's always a good time.
Being a filmmaker, so the short films, The Performer and Wingman, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, you won an award for one of those. They call it The Performer for visual arts.
Yes, no, we I was nominated personally for Best VFX for The Performer, which was really cool. We were nominated for I think it was 3 or 4 different awards for that, but we won one of them, which was the Element Award, because it was a film competition, which I did the VFX for, which I'm still really proud of, and that's currently on my wall right above my computer, it's really cool to see.
Oh, that's rad. You know, you're getting your talents recognized, so it's not only you're using what you've learned for your channel, but you can also imply it in the real life.
Exactly.
There's another video that I like from when you've done sort of like vlogging. You did a car trip from where you live in New Zealand down to like the South Island, across to that.
Yes.
Would there be any more vlogging trips where you take the car out?
I absolutely hope so, because that was so fun and they're so easy to edit. Very, very little editing. It's just putting the clips together, adding a little funny moment in here and there. It's so easy content and it's so fun to make. But I really want to do it again because I mean I love driving. I love traveling. It's so much fun. So I definitely love to do it again.
I know. What with a lot of the movie scene in New Zealand with The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, could definitely get a couple of episodes out there where you actually travel out to where they were filmed. That
would be really cool. I'd love to do that.
Yeah. Let's see, what else have I not covered yet? The top 5 meme farmer videos and or live streams.
Ooh. Oh, that's a difficult question. I don't know if I could rank them in order. I could definitely I'm gonna have to go on my channel and find out what I've uploaded. I always forget. I definitely got to put Meme Tries VR up there, because that was a really big video for me. and I had a lot of fun making it. The Mr. Beast and Mark Rober Momentum one, the Team C's. I had a lot of fun doing that. That was really, really cool to do. Let's see. Oh, the road trip one. We got to put the road trip one in there, of course.
No, it's a good one.
God. Meme Tries Makeup did really well. I really liked doing that one. That was fun.
Surprising.
Yeah. And then probably The King of Fear and The Art of the Deal. I had a lot of fun with those ones.
I know, that spawned off the me when women gif.
Yeah.
Women!
I love that gif so much.
That's just me when I see any of my crushes walking about. Women!
Women!
Oh. Do you have any YouTubers on you at the moment? Because I know they're kind of a popular thing amongst our generation.
Yes, I do. I have a plush YouTubers. I'm gonna grab that real quick. I have this one.
Oh yeah, that's right. You won that one.
Oh yeah, I got this one for free. They sent it to me. I won it. It's the J Schlatt Gingerbread Rammy, which is so freaking cool. And I've also got the original J Schlatt YouTubers.
Oh, hello.
Which is still in its box.
Yo, nice.
Very cool.
That's very epic.
It's a little birthday present for myself.
Yeah. What have I got in my cupboard? Let's see. I've only got the GB one from last year. I pre-ordered it. That was meant to be a 19th birthday present. Came 2 months late.
Oh. Shipping from America sucks.
I can see why they don't like us existing.
Yeah.
We just hold down the mail system because of how far across the waters you have to get stuff from America. And the shipping, mind you, as well. I'm actually getting some original tour merchandising for the Thompson twins, which is actually another question I wanted to bring you up with. There's a member from the Thompson twins called Hamish Currie. Is there any relation between you and her at all?
I'm going to say no.
I thought the last name might have sparked something.
I have never heard of this person. I'm going to say no, but there is a possibility. Probably very slim, I'd imagine.
There's an episode for you. Meme Tries Ancestry.
That's not a bad idea. I might do that.
See where the meme name sort of comes from in the perspective of things. That would be cool as.
I've thought about doing that.
Yeah, I can always imagine just seeing how far just your family tree goes, because you said you're part Scottish, your family as well. So yeah. Have you been staying up to date with Doctor Who recently?
No, not as much as I would like to. I've seen, I think it's the latest season up to maybe episode 4.
Okay.
I think. I'm a little bit behind, but I have seen most of the new season, I think.
Okay, good. You've seen a bit of the flux. Yeah, I've seen nothing of the flux. I've just seen the recaps. I've gone back on board with Doctor Who because they're bringing back the Sea Devils all the way back from 1984. I've not been seen since then.
Oh. I have not seen any of the originals other than like clips. I've never seen a full episode.
Like when you go on Facebook and like obviously you subscribe to the Doctor Who page and then like they see random clips of Doctor Who. Yeah. Or just stay there and just watch it for a bit and then just move on with your day.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes for me.
Yeah, I got casing put in. There.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, I think I've poured in about $1,000 worth of Doctor Who over the years.
Oh my god. That is wicked.
Yeah, that's just figures. What else? DVDs. I got a box set for $80 recently of all the classic Davros stories.
Oh.
So that's Genesis, Destiny, Resurrection, and Remembrance. Apparently Remembrance is something that a lot of Doctor Who fans watch on the 23rd of November. Because it's like set 1963, around about where they actually did the first episode of Doctor
Who. Interesting.
So it's like a bit of a special thing there as well. Oh, there goes my records. Oh, they're not damaged. I have this record case that's listed underneath my foot. I thought I actually squished the whole thing. And
Oh God.
yeah, investing in records. I have to be extra careful with where I put things.
Yes.
You're lucky because all your stuff is pretty much just like newer pressings. I'm dealing with original pressings here that will never be seen again if I break it.
Oh, that's always scary.
Yeah, it is. Like, for example, this one I got off Marketplace for $20 odd. I seen it in a record store, $60.
Ooh, they're so expensive. They're crazy expensive. Even the new ones.
I know. How much did you pay for your ones?
All of mine. I mean, to be fair, I've only actually bought one of them. The rest were gifts. But the one that I bought was 50, and the rest are usually about 50, 60. It's crazy.
50 tells me that's a JB Hi-Fi price.
Yeah.
JB Hi-Fi really like to do that.
They
Both
do.
Australian and the New Zealand stores.
Yeah.
Although I can't blame them, they do bring in a lot of my favorite music. And
They have a really good collection, I've noticed.
yeah, with the vinyls and all of that, like they've started maybe around 2019, 2020, bringing up their act. They used to be really poor, bringing diverse range, but now that more of my favorite bands are reissuing all their albums, they're actually taking notice and putting them on shelves. It's like they know. It's like they just know that I'm inspecting their shelves every time I go into the store. Like, oh, we got to please that guy who comes in for the records.
They're just waiting for you. They know.
I know. I've spotted them putting Kraftwerk on the shelf, and I've actually pointed it out to them on Instagram that they're doing the right thing.
That's what we love to hear.
Yeah, and I've actually made sure that they actually are getting an album in from XTC that's being reissued this year called Mama from 1983.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's my vinyls. Do you have any other formats like CD, or are you one of those people that outs out your CDs in favor
No,
of
I have only ever bought one CD. The rest were just my parents, and they're at my parents' house. But yeah, no, I've literally only just got records.
Oh, cool. You like me. Except you don't have VHS cassettes as well.
No, I would love to collect VHS.
I know.
I want to buy a VHS player and like an old style TV.
The CRT TV.
Yeah.
Like
I think
they
that'd
had
be so
back
cool.
and back when I was young. I remember when the primary school had a before school daycare. This is why I fell in love with the GameCube. They had a GameCube with Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, I want to buy a GameCube so bad.
I spent many hours there glued onto that screen. And never again would I see another GameCube until probably my teenage years when I actually started collecting those games. So it was a long gap. So yeah. I mean,
I'll be honest, I never held a Game Boy until like last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the same.
I've played Game Boy games, but I've never actually held a real Game Boy until last week.
Physical one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've held a Game Boy Advance, a purple one, and I had Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge at one point. I also had Super Circuit, which is the Mario Kart entry, but that was about it. And then my parents just told me it was a waste of investment. I mean, at the end of the day, your parents are right. If that is a waste of investment, then why did you buy it?
Yeah, it's not wrong.
But I wanted it. Plus, what was Nintendo's policy of emulation and pirating?
Oh god, don't even get me started.
I mean,
it's so stupid.
I know. I mean, they even put emulators on their own consoles.
They're not even good emulators.
I know. That's why I'm never going to get anything on the Switch service for the Nintendo 64. I'm trying to fork out money for an actual Nintendo 64.
Yeah, no, I want to do the same. I want to have a collection of old consoles. I think that'd be so freaking cool.
Especially if you've got someone in your life that likes that type of stuff. Or are you an only man?
I'm an only man.
You're an only man, but that's okay. You have more. You can do whatever you want.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah, I tried life with love, but I found out that it just wasn't for me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep myself single because
Fair enough.
at the end of
Nothing
the
wrong with it.
day, you get hurt if you
That is
stuff
true.
up. So
That is true.
we're just not gonna go there. We're not just gonna touch it. The last time I did, I came very close, but turns out the other party was not looking for the same thing.
That's always rough. It's always rough.
Has that ever happened to you in your trying times of trying to find the one?
It has. It has. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm just going off the cuff. Now, like I'm pretty much you've answered all my questions on the sheet. I'm just going off the cuff. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to know, pretty much from you. So, yeah, thank you for choosing the variety show Liam to premiere the second season, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, I just forgot one more question.
Oh,
The Clown Statue podcast, where you read creepypastas off the internet.
yes.
How did that come about? Because that is really interesting that, you're reading horror stories now and all that.
That was, I believe, my co-host Finch has a brother, AJ, who runs the Cult Popture channel. Really good channel, by the way. I believe it was his idea a few years back to do it. But he never did. And so he passed it on to Finch a few months ago. We got me and our other co-host Quinn to just do it, and that's how it all started, and we're just doing it every week.
That's cool. Is there any particular stories that you're looking forward to reading from the Reddit creepypasta page?
We don't even know what stories we're reading. We just come up with them on the spot. We find them then and there, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So it's just a gamble, but that's the fun of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's definitely relatable as a podcaster. Just trying to find someone at the end of the day to come on the podcast. I've reached out to about 4 ASMRs that I reckon that would fit well on the channel. One I came so close to, that was ASMR Shortbread from Scotland. Saying came so close, but declined at the end.
Oh.
Second one, as you know, Selene, she had no pure contact at all. So I was like, I tried, I came, I saw, I failed. Who else did I have? I had Whisper Audios, she's actually a film producer from England who runs her own indie company.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yes, just Strategy Film, if you want to look them up on Instagram. They do a lot of indie sort of sci-fi films. They run them
I
all.
might have to look into that. Sounds quite cool.
Yeah, since you're a filmmaker, I thought it would interest you. Yeah. Speaking of ASMR, you tried that on your meme tries.
Yes, I did.
I would have. Do you reckon that's one of your cringiest moments? Now we look back at it.
No, I wouldn't say my cringiest. There's been worse. Not my finest moment, but not my worst. So I've got that going for me at least.
I know that page pretty much just remains extinct.
Yeah.
There's only been one video.
There's been two. I made a second one. Yeah, I made a second one last year. It was 30 seconds long, and I was just in my car doing dumb shit. So that's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I should make more content for that channel, but
I'm hoping this podcast might encourage some ASMRs that to actually come contact me, because I'm always looking for guests, because I'm always looking to hear people's stories at the end of the day. And yeah, that's just what I do. I tell stories for a living. Yeah. Just like you tell stories for a living, sir.
Yeah, it's a great job to be in.
Well, I think I can officially call it a day, because I can't really think of anything else to talk about bar this. So now for real, thank you for coming on. Thank you for starting off the second season.
No, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Where can we find your socials if we want to know more about the meme machine, Mr. Worldwide, the big guy?
Man of many names. Memefarmerhamish on YouTube, Memefarmerr with 2 R's at the end on Twitter and Twitch, Memefarmerhamish on Instagram.
Discord?
I don't even know my Discord link. I'm on Discord. You'll find the link somewhere.
Yeah, he's got his server. I'm in there. I chuck in music and try
Exclamation mark
and
Discord on my Twitch chat. That'll bring it up.
I'll just have that going in the video. I'll just make sure to put that in. Just like a little notification. Memefarmer's Discord. There we go. No, but I'm in there regularly and I'm always chatting about. So yeah, you usually find me and you'll find him.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Until then, have a good day. Enjoy New Zealand as always. And
I'll try.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.